The twist is in the song. The twist is in the song. It's the first line of the song.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gino Reynolds, the real Gino, and this is Talkin Movies. And we're going to talk about last Christmas. This movie. Okay, I'll. There's going to be spoilers in this review. All right. Kate. She is not having the best life. She's making a bunch of poor decisions. Uh, her job's not going well. But we find out that she had an operation, and ever since the operation, things have been weird. Things have been different. Her life with her family's been stressed. There's just all sorts of bad stuff going on, but she meets a guy, and he seems to be the thing, but he keeps disappearing. Look, okay. Spoiler alert. This movie has a twist. Okay, think about it. You see the trailer for this, and the twist you're probably thinking when you see the trailer is, oh, her boss is going to be his mom, right? That's going to be like the twist. No, 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 no. We get a little different than that. And I figured out this twist, or at least had an idea of the twist, partially through the movie. And I'm like, please tell me they're not going with this. But boy, does this movie telegraph everything. All right, I got to talk about the twist first. I just have to get this out. You ready? Look, I'm not going to recommend this movie, okay? If you don't want me to ruin it, I'm not recommending it. At least it tries something different than normal rom-coms. I give it that. But, yeah, I was like, you're kidding me, right? Okay. All right. You start to have this feeling about this guy. This guy she meets. Because after seeing movies like The Sixth Sense, you kind of start to think, this character isn't interacting with anybody other than her. Gee, I wonder if they're going somewhere with this. Gee, she has an operation that we just hear it was an operation, but we never, we find out she was sick, but they don't want to tell us what it is. Gee, I wonder if they're hiding something there. And also, this movie, even though it pretends that this is like the entire thing, it only touches on it a few times. The character of Kate, the main character, she has a thing for George Michael. So there's a lot of George Michael's music in this movie. I mean, Last Christmas, it's like the first thing you hear. And here's the thing. The first thing you hear is the twist. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. And I kind of saw this coming after a while. Again, Henry Golding's character wasn't interacting with anybody. And I'm like, he's not there. He's not there. He's not there. And sure enough, he's not there, because last Christmas, he gave her his heart because he died. So when you see it coming, it ruins this entire movie. If you don't see it coming, you might get a little more out of it. That being said, I still think it's kind of cheesy. The overall message of the movie is kind of good, because this character is very selfish, and also she does have family problems. She gets into it with her sister. She gets into it with her mother. Her and her dad seem all right. But the mom and dad's marriage isn't the greatest. The dad's working all the time because he doesn't want to be near the mom. They're immigrants. So when they came to the country, he was a lawyer where they're from, but now he has to drive a cab, and there's just all sorts of family issues and stuff there. And of course, when she was sick, mom took care of her, but then now that she's not sick, mom is that everyone take care of, and that kind of drives her off the deep end. Um, so yeah, this movie has a lot going on, but and the main story of family and her needing to stop, being full of herself and do some things for other people and things like that. The things that she learns from her heart donor are good messages, but just the supernatural twist alone just did not work for me. Also, look, I'll say this. Emilia Clarke is an extremely beautiful woman. She's very charming. Henry Golding, charming dude, good looking guy. I did not buy their chemistry. I bought their friendship, but I didn't buy their romance. Granted, Henry Golding gets to play that part well because, I mean, he knows he's not there. And he doesn't want to force a relationship because, of course, he knows he's not there. But see, here's the thing. And the movie even shows you at the end the times that she was by herself looking like a crazy person talking to herself. And there's one part where she's actually undressing in public because she thinks he's in front of her and all this stuff. So, I I get why he played the part the way he did, and it was fine. But just, I don't know. I didn't buy any romantic chemistry they had, even though she was like supposed to be into him, right? I just didn't buy it, and that really hurts the movie a little bit. But yeah, just there's a side story about Michelle Yeoh's character, who's the boss, who's her boss. She has a love story, little side story going on. I kind of liked it. It was kind of cute. It was kind of strange, but it was kind of cute. But really, the family stuff's okay. Her sister basically feels slighted because she has to hide who she really is. She has a girlfriend and, of course, can't tell mom because she doesn't think mom would be accepting. And there's just all sorts of little things like that going on. But just the movie telegraphing this supernatural end and then it happening just didn't work for me at all. And again, while I give this movie credit, there's not much more to say. I don't recommend this movie. While I give it some credit for not just being a straight up rom-com, the story that it told just did not work for me at all. I'm just glad they didn't do the whole twist of, oh, that's just her boss's son or whatever. But like I said, when he's not coming into the store, he's not talking to anybody else. It is so telegraphed. It's sad. And then, of course, we find out what kind of surgery she had. It's like, oh, it's his heart. And then that's the twist at the end, and it just doesn't work for me. So there's not much more else I can say about this movie other than I don't recommend it. Again, while I like some of the characters, I think Emilia Clarke is very charming and beautiful. And I don't dislike her in this movie. I don't dislike the characters at all. But just the stupid twist just makes this movie not work at all for me. And that's going to be all for this edition of Talkin Movies. If you like what you've heard here, please subscribe to the Real Gino YouTube channel. Like this video. You have anything to say about Last Christmas. And also I'm going to say, I'm sorry, George Michael. I'm really sorry. If you have anything to say about Last Christmas, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Until next time, I'm your host, The Real Gino Reynolds, and you gotta have faith.